really, you're asking pigs to move, you're not telling them. You're not like cattle. So just when you think you got them, that's when one pig will turn and fucking bolt. So keep your wits about you. Come around. Come on, little pig. Come up and go up together. Not too much pressure, mate. Let them think about it.
I want to go with their mum anyway.
Yeah, you got to move in a little bit, Mark. That's it. Turn their heads. Okay, stop. Come on, pigs. No, let them walk out now. Okay, now their instincts are trying to get back in. So we've got to shut that gate. So Mark, do you want to go around the right? Can you stay behind them and I'll start the left and I'll get the gate? So you swing right, mate. Alright, so you're at the back, Mark, you're on the right and I'm up on the left here. See what I mean? Push, push, push. Catch them up.
Yeah, pigs don't eat pasture. Pigs don't eat pasture. Pig, pig! Pig, pig!
Did you put them back in last night? Yeah, pardon? Did you put that one back in? No, back in with the pigs and this one out. So just make sure you keep focus here because it's one of them ones where you think, oh, move there. Next we'll look at the pig all over the farm. It's going to take you 20 minutes to take 2 hours. It's going very well. So my job is once I'm in the lane, I'm going to get them going right. So if I take off, you've got to stay behind them. See how they're just walking? Yep. That's the way to move. They're not panicking, they're not freaking out. Low stress movement.
You want me to round?
Yep. So we're always trying to split the gap. So if Mark goes right, split the gap. They should actually go right. Really nice piglets in here. Look at these. Absolute crackers. Yeah, pigs don't eat pasture, especially when they're babies. So you're behind the fence. Yep. Good job. That's going really well. So let's just get them walking again, hopefully. See if they want to stop and have a chew. You don't want to jog them like that. That's when they wig out. Mums are in. Some of these girls have had these piglets for 10 weeks. They're still in good condition. So most operations give their sows a much cheaper feed. We keep out, as you know, you fed out, they all get the same food, right? And it's a really expensive feed, but it means I can keep my sows in really good condition.
Pig, 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 pig.
When you're moving animals, you always talk about the drive line. It's the same as when you're training children. So as soon as you get, if you imagine there's a 180 out from his eyes, as soon as you get in front of the pig, you'll stop it. So you've got to try and just float in between that. Make sure they don't get near mark.
Yep.
So I'm actually going to swing around the left here and make sure they don't go that way.
Pig, 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 pig. Come on, mama.
They're hugging that fence anyway. Look, the mums do know where they're going. But
Pig, pig, pig.
so as I sprint past, they'll all obviously stop. So just make sure you guys are lined up, ready to. So I'm going to go in a second if I see an opportunity. And I'm going to get that gate open for us. Come around here, Kenny. again, don't rush them. So that bit's there, that sow there, I want out. So if someone stay on the gate,
I'll come with you, Luke.
Yep.
I'm around. Want me to come with her? She knows what she's doing. Tell us about her.
She'd be probably on her 3rd litter. She's not in as good a nick as I'd like, but I'll give her some apple cider vinegar and stuff now, try and clean up the gut. She's probably still got a week and a half before she gives birth, but when you go down there and she's standing right next to the gate, you take that opportunity, don't you?
Yep.
So we'll march her up. She'll get a bit more feed now, all the way up until when she gets birth. Like I said, I'll chuck a bit of apple cider vinegar in the water to clean her gut up, get a little bit of weight on her, and hopefully she has a big litter. So I'll show you what I mean, right? So obviously if I push her in here, she's going to push right to the point where, there, I've just hit a drive line, right? And it's really important with the ducks and stuff. So I mean, it's common sense, but people bloody struggle with that. Yeah. And again now, so I'm thinking about the corner that's coming up. So instead, I'm going to be around here, right? She can see me out of that right eye. I'm still pushing her forward, but when she gets to that corner, she's going to go left. Yeah. Think ahead.
It's very complicated.
Well, mate, you wouldn't believe how much trouble people have with this.
Yeah, I know. I've been there.
Yeah. I can put a... I mean, it helps when they're this pregnant. Come on. It helps when they're this pregnant. They're pretty compliant, but...
Go around. Go around now. Yep, beautiful. Coming.
There you go. That's your maternity ward.
That's free range, mate.
That's it.
That is free range.
She's in here, she's got a wallow, you can see. She's get a little bit more food. She'll get the treatment for her gut, the natural treatment for her gut. And we can just, literally this is the M5 of the farm.
Yeah.
So myself and Kenny and whoever's here are going past here, and it's just great to be able to keep a close eye on them when we know they've got to give birth. So you guys have had a little bit of an insight today on the way that we like to move our animals around. Highly ethical way, no pressure, keep them walking, keep the stress levels down, and it's all a part of the system that we've got here, because I personally think one of the biggest, most embarrassing part of agriculture in this country, and we all know about not buying caged eggs, and you wouldn't be caught dead buying caged eggs in a supermarket or anywhere, because we all understand how detrimental the life is to the chickens that are in that situation. But for some reason, without even knowing it, anyone that's buying pork from Woolworths or Coles or any local butcher is contributing to confinement swine. So you're talking about an animal with a similar IQ to a dolphin being kept in a barn scenario, in a factory farm situation, and it makes me sick. I've personally seen one of these setups, and I like to think I've got a pretty strong stomach, and I wasn't able to actually hold my stomach that day, and to think that that's the sort of situation these animals are living in, I think it's one of the most embarrassing things for our industry at the moment. There's plenty of exposure about confinement chickens, as I said, and turkeys, and even feedlots with cattle and whatever, but
it just seems to be swept under the carpet, this whole swine situation. And it is an animal that free ranges beautifully. They do cope the weather. They are fantastic for the management if you use them appropriately. But unfortunately, it hasn't had a lot of exposure. It's still very routine to purchase pork that has been grown in these confinement situations. And like I said before, whether you feel like you're contributing to that industry or not, I'm being straight up with you. If you're buying pork from Woolworths or any supermarket other than probably Harris Farms, or from your local butcher, you're either buying imported pork, which is a whole nother conversation, or you're buying factory farm pork. So see if you can source some free range pork moving forward. I'd love for you guys to get on and subscribe to the home delivery service that Tathra Place Free Range is going to launch, because we've got plenty of beautiful heritage breed chemical free pork we'd love for you guys to try, and try not to contribute to that side of the industry. I think it's, even just as citizens, I think it's something that's pretty embarrassing, and it needs the same airtime as the whole factory barn raised chicken and the confinement chicken, which is, like I said, it's a giant faux pas now. So hopefully spread this video and everyone can see the way that pork can be raised and the way it can be handled, and we can find those producers and try and support them.